Double-cross King here. Hopefully this works a little bit better. I'm recording it in a different way, so hopefully I can get a decent video up without stuff cutting off. So I'm just doing this video. This is almost like a, I don't know, reintroduction, real introduction, what have you. And yes, if the laptop looks crooked, that's because I'm balancing it on my lap. It's called a laptop. That's how I see it. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to try and do this vid too much. So here we go. Oh, if you're wondering what's behind me, it's a Dodgers blanket. Got it when I went out to California. Went to a Dodgers game. I think it was versus the Padres. Got to see my old boy Manny from the Sox. Yes, I'm up in New Hampshire, so I'm a big Sox fan. Even though I have a Dodgers blanket. I know, weird. I'm rambling. So yes, my name is Jake. I'm Double-cross King. I live up in New Hampshire. I have a Dodgers blanket. Alright, now on to the rest of this intro video. So, how did I become a wrestling fan? 2003, summer of 2003. My cousin and I started watching SmackDown. That was kind of our show. It was on at it was on 8 to 10 as opposed to Raw 9 to 11. So then we would watch it over at my grandparents' house. They would let us stay. They would let us stay up to watch SmackDown, but they wouldn't let us stay up till 11 to watch Raw. And yeah, seeing the guys like Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, Big Show, which I found very cool, and then a guy like Chris Benoit. Yes, I might have to do a video on that whole deal all by itself. But yes, guys like Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero and Rhino, yes, even Rhino, in the undercard, who were really ripping it up. I thought Mysterio and Kidman was some cool stuff, so just kind of got hooked from there. And I think I started seeing Raw. I think I saw a couple Raws around Survivor Series time. Then I started watching Raw as much as I could once Chris Benoit went over. Again, a topic all on its own. And then when Chris Benoit's title reign started winding down in the summer of '04, I found TNA and the very early days of Impact on Fox Sports Net. Yeah, I just thought that was the coolest, man. It was just so different back then. I wish it was still that different, but again, whole other video. Let's just talk about the basics. One of the first Impacts I saw, I think it was like a Monty Brown squash, Styles versus Aguila, and Killings versus Eric Young, and I just thought, this is cool stuff, man. This is different. A part of me was watching it because, hey, it's more wrestling, but then it was, at the same time, I'm like, wow, this is new, this is cool, this is different. These guys are going nuts. In these short little matches that, most of them weren't over 5 minutes. So I just thought it was the balls. Itchy nose. Then around 2006, I started hearing about Ring of Honor, mainly because it had TNA guys that I really enjoyed. Like once Samoa Joe had come in, I'm just like, where did this guy come from? What's his deal? And go find ROH, and they were in the middle of the ROH CZW feud, which retrospectively I look back and I loved. I thought that was a fantastic feud. Yes, I'm itching and all that stuff. Screw you guys. So yeah, that got me into ROH a lot. I got to see all that talent and really have enjoyed that. I've gotten into other indies and stuff over the years. Basically, the reason I've started following other promotions is just following the chain of talent. Talent from WWE kind of brought me to TNA. TNA talent brought me to ROH. ROH to like a PWG or a CZW, and so on and so forth. And Now there's something like Chikara, which I've been loving lately. That'll be its own deal in future video or two. So yeah, that's kind of my wrestling background. So, and I really just started loving wrestling so much, and I started to find IWC videos. I think around Bound for Glory '08, October '08, time. I started seeing guys like Truth Slayer and Dirty White Boy. I miss Dirty White Boy. I wish he made some more vids. He was good stuff. And I started catching on to everyone else, and so I decided to start my own account because I wanted to kind of be a part of it, even though I did not have a camera. But started doing my comments, and I think my first amount of attention was when I came up with the guest booker challenge. I was really liking what K-Pave Commentaries was doing with that concept, and I like booking. I like fantasy booking kind of stuff, so that was cool. And I sent it out and to some people that I enjoyed watching and hoping that someone would like the idea. And that guy was on Hammer 26. Eric, a very good buddy of mine on here. And then I started doing the cell phone vids in September of last year. And this was just, the best. It was the best I could do. I was strapped for cash. But, I did the cell phone vids and people liked them. Guys like Big Rat and Sanders Robin and Instant Classic G1, Lucid LJ, all given, they all enjoyed my stuff, gave me props, and so I'm just like, what, when I get this college laptop, I'm going to do it to it and get some real vids out. So yeah, and now I'm here. If you're wondering what the name means, Double Cross King. King just means king, because I'm the king. Double Cross, as in Double Cross Ranch, as in Terry Funk. If there's any old school guy that I find fantastic as a wrestler, in all different facets, your legit sport type stuff and your hardcore bloodbath wonderfulness. Yeah, Double Cross King, that's where that came from. You'll see on my channel, guys I've enjoyed, wrestlers I've enjoyed. Undertaker. It's hard not to like Undertaker in one way or another. Benoit, again, different video. Vader, love Vader. Quackenbush, Mike Quackenbush. When I saw Chikara live, I was as excited to see him as I was to see Bryan Danielson. Who else? Misawa, before he passed away, unfortunately. Dr. Death Steve Williams, again, passed away, unfortunately. But he was the beast in All Japan. Yeah, I'm so glad that I found my way to YouTube, and I've seen all these videos and I've seen all these matches. I've heard about all these promotions and all these wrestlers that I've really grown to enjoy. So yeah, that's it. I've been rambling. I'm really tired right now, so I don't really know why I'm doing this vid now. But I just want to get it out there, and hopefully this will upload correctly and everybody happy. Alright, so bring back the catchphrase, Double Cross King, stay classy.